Look, gang, you know what I'm talking about. You sitting there watching the anime and the character literally has one job and they just find a way to mess it up. It could be a last resort type thing where they need to do something trivial to save the world, or it could just be this fine ass girl in this anime that's literally throwing herself at the MC. So that one moment was about that time and he just completely sells the bag and chooses the wrong girl in the show in general. Today we gonna shine light on these absolute bag fumblers. This is the first installment of The Art of Fumbling, the worst mistakes in anime. Get straight into it. Fumbler number 1, Jalal from Fairy Tail. Look. I know, bro. Bro's on the run. He was a wanted criminal for firing off Ethereum. Look, I know he had to turn himself in. But, bro, it's Urza out there, gang. And let's not sit here and pretend that Urza don't got that shit. Urza out there like that, you just sitting there in prison trying to get out on good behavior. Let me get a call from Urza saying that she want her shit to be there when I'm in jail. I'm popping Winston O and beating everybody ass in that prison. Everyone. Oh, bro, nothing is getting in my way. Prison guards is gonna have to understand. And if you asking me, Jalal just don't want it enough. He just don't. Fumbler number 2. Y'all seen this one coming. Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. Now, brothers, we all seen this coming, but that don't mean it still don't blow me every time I talk about this. Bro, throughout his lifetime, Gohan done caught a lot of shit. He's called literal bullets. He's called shit for being an absolute bitch. He caught a body. And he should have caught that goddamn Pataria ring. Gang, there's literally no way. The fate of the universe is at stake, and there's no way you trying to one-hand that motherfucker. Nigga, if you don't press Y and ball hawk that bitch like Madden, I could have caught that, gang. I'm sorry. I think I could have. Ever since Gohan dropped that earring, character has gone down significantly. His character's gotten significantly worse. Not to mention that this nigga got absorbed right after that. Gohan was just lacking that day, I guess. Fumbler number 3 is a good one. Belle from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon. Now, first things first, if you haven't watched this show, I would definitely recommend it. I just finished season 2, and it's pretty good so far. Now, look, I understand. Eyes is pretty cool, so I'm not going to fault him, even though he passed up on his goddess, Seer, and the lady at the guild. That's fine. Like I said, Eyes is cool, but my nigga, the House of Ishtar would have just had me. Personally, I ain't gonna lie. You would just have to understand, gang. Now, y'all ain't really hearing me though, folks. The whole familia got that shit, with the exception of the big folks. She might be the worst looking anime character I've never seen. I mean, like, bro, look at her. I bet she set the deadliest screens known to man. I bet she look like she'll give you 10 seconds in the pocket. But anyway, my nigga, long story short, she's awful. But anyway, long as she wasn't there, I would have volunteered to be captured. Vaughn, they were going to take advantage of you. What did Neo say? And I don't mind. In fact, I like it. Especially if Ishtar herself pulled up like she did on Belle. Like, bro, I give you all of me. Fuck you talking about, dog? I understand Belle's situation, though. It's not that bad of a fumble, but gang, that is a super wasted opportunity. Number 4. This is a painful one. Tatsumi from Akame got killed. I mean, come on, big dog. This was pretty obvious. Not only did he have S-Death. We talking about one of the top dogs in anime history. S-Death. In the bed, DTF is possible. And he completely bitched out? Look. I know the Lord's Prayer said, Lord, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. But this is one of those ones I'm going to have to fall and just look up and be like, can you blame me, though? That's gonna have to be one of them ones, dog. But not only did he bitch out of that, the worst part is, he gave it up for mine? Dog, come on. Mine? Okay, that's a young man, Tatsumi. Come on, dog. That is a young man. What's understood don't need to be explained, bro. Next, Fumbler number 5. This is the worst one on the list. Krillin from Dragon Ball Z. Look, bro, we all got that one friend that's like a hopeless romantic. It's almost like every time this nigga get female attention, he kind of throws all his logic out the window, right? Now imagine that, but the fate of the world is at stake. You have our last entry. I could understand if they was asking him to fight Android 18, cause you know, she literally just packed up Vegeta right in front of this nigga, so I understand. But all this nigga Krillin had to do was press a button. Literally the simplest task available. Bro, I was so sick at watching folks sitting there thinking about that little ass peck she gave him on the cheek, folks. Krillin-san, she just beat our ass, and if we don't destroy her, Cell gonna kill us all, but I love her. Oh man, I'm your punk ass. Bruh, I rewatched GBZ with my homies, and there's not enough words to describe how infuriating it was to watch this nigga Vegeta sell the bag during the Cell saga, man. Oh man. Vegeta's not worse, but it was still pretty bad. But when Krillin said I love her for, a part of me died a little bit on the inside. I'm not gonna lie to you. Part of me definitely died a little bit on that side. And that's all. Look, I know I didn't get through them all, but that's where you guys come in. Comment down below the biggest bag fumbles you've seen in anime. I plan on doing installments of this series, so there will be more. But that's all for me, man. As always, man, have a great day. Peace. We got some more goofies today. We back, gang. I didn't forget about this series, I promise. Welcome back to the Art of Fumbling, where we point out some of the worst mistakes in anime history. We got 5 more bag fumblers, man. I'm excited for this one, because we got some grade A goofies on this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get straight into it. But before we get into it, as always, hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more anime-related videos just like this one. Fumbler number 1. We started off strong here. Yugi Moto. Man, we started off strong here. That nigga Yugi tweaks so hard. So, if you've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Or played the card game, you should know that there's a certain monster named Exodia. And you essentially win if you get all 5 pieces of Exodia. There ain't no not so fast, activate my trap card. Get your stupid ass out of here with that dumb ass shit, Sponge Me boy. So I believe that this is during the before the Duelist Kingdom arc, or during the Duelist Kingdom arc, and Yugi and Joey are riding on this boat over to the island, to Pegasus Island. This obviously shiesty ass dude named Weevil Underwood, and yeah, he looks just like his name sounds, comes over while they looking at their cards, looking at their decks and shit. So, knowing that Yugi just has a LaFuck You 3 that could just win him the game in his deck, he obviously wants to get rid of it, right? So with obvious malicious intent on his face, and I really mean, if you looked at him, like, he was looking at that nigga like I look at my box combo from Kane's, my nigga. He asked him, hey Yugi, can I get a closer look at the LaFuck You 3? And mind you, these are the anime Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These are not the real life cards. There's no effects text, and there's no like text really besides the attack and defense points. It's literally just a fat ass picture. So I don't know why anyone would need a closer look at these. But I don't know, maybe Weevil got some really bad vision problems. And that'll explain why he got them fat ass limited edition Millennium Landscrafters on his face. So, Yugi overly nice ass says, sure buddy old pal. And Weevil just tosses them hoes in the ocean. Joey jumps in and recovers 2 of the 5 pieces and the rest are gone forever. Hell, he should have tossed them other 2 pieces down there. Maybe them 2 pieces could have linked up with the other 3 and Exodia could have saved that goddamn submarine. This pissed me off so much, man, just because how stupid it was and how stupid and naive Yugi was, bro. That shit pissed me off. Fumbler number 2. We going with Neji and Naruto. This definitely blew me because Neji was easily one of my favorite characters from OG Naruto. Bro, can somebody explain to me how a nigga with 99% total defense gets smoked by a damn toothpick? Hey, you're supposed to smoke the wood. The wood ain't supposed to smoke you, dude. You mean to tell me that you couldn't do a palm rotation to break it? And taking a step further, you mean to tell me that Naruto couldn't just use a substitution and just get out the way? Am I tweaking? I bet Naruto looked at that nigga with that splinter in his chest like, damn, gang. That was a shadow clone. Neji up in hell, mad as hell. I know that there's gonna be some people that's gonna say like, Ron, it was an important plot decision to help bring Naruto and Hinata closer together. But to that I say, why the fuck does the last movie even exist then? This fumble might be the writers because they made both of these niggas really dumb in this moment. I really did not appreciate how Neji died. Fumbling number 3. Yeah, this ain't limited to just characters, my nigga. The entire 7 Deadly Sins anime. You knew this was coming eventually. This might be the biggest bag fumble in anime history, and it still hurts to talk about it to this day, because 7 Deadly Sins is one of my favorite anime in like season 1 through 3. Studio Dean, boy. What the fuck happened in season 4? No, I'm genuinely asking because this was an extremely painful watch. The wild thing is not just their fault too. After the Studio Dean concluded the original anime, the niggas was like, yeah, 2D isn't our thing. And they jumped to 3D and now that shit look like Ruby. And I don't think I need to elaborate any further on how bad Ruby looks. So let's just go to the next entry. Fumbler number 4. Rudy is Quagmire, boy. I hate to do this to you, my boy, but damn, you leave me no choice. Gang, how you get the meetup? You wasn't even able to get your meetup, gangster. I am baffled. That is insanity. He straight up embarrasses himself in front of Sarah. And gang, I don't even want to make fun of him because this whole episode was just sad as hell. He fumbled again with that lady at that parlor. And then he said that shit when he was drunk and fumbled with Sarah again, bro. And just put the nail in the coffin. My homie Taj said he couldn't even watch the whole episode because of the secondhand embarrassment. And I really don't blame him. And I'm still rooting for my nigga Quagmire too, for don't trip because he on this list. He just had to be. And for our final one of the day, number 5, fumbling number 5, Goku, bro. Man, I love Goku. He is an extremely iconic character and will forever be admired by the anime community. Bro, even though he was right in the end, I still can't process why the fuck did he get that nigga Cell Senzu bean, folks? That shit still pisses me off to this day. Last thing I want to do is have a fair fight with a nigga who's been sitting in the middle of this ring waiting 10 business days to beat the shit out of us. Like, excuse me? If I was a Z-Fighters, I'm not gonna lie, I would have tried to jump Goku ass, because fuck whatever past we got. You obviously don't want me to see the future. If I was Gohan, when I got Super Saiyan 2, I would have charged that Cell like I was about to punch him and then flew past him and booked it to King Kai's and lean Goku shit with all my might. Plankton ass would have just had to wait for me to come back. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's enough. This kind of pissing me off. That's enough. As always, man, have a great day, man. Love y'all. Peace.